Good. Um, Recapping what the frick just happened in the Tampa Bay Bucks game against the Panthers. Um, Tampa Bay got the job done. Really ugly game, bro. It was raining and it did not look very good most of the time. So Bucks got the job done. Now they need New Orleans to uh, to beat Jonas Falcons tomorrow. In which, if that happens, bro, I'm gonna be really disappointed because I just cannot believe what on earth the freaking Panthers are doing, bro. Because they had so many chances to win the division, um, and they just freaking screwed the pooch on that one. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I didn't watch much of the game. I watched the fourth. I watched the last couple minutes of the fourth quarter, and from what I saw from there was an almost another sell from from Tampa Bay. Todd Bowles continues to just be a garbage coach. And if Atlanta wins tomorrow, I can easily see him being fired by Monday morning. Um, even if they even if New Orleans wins, I still don't think he's going to make it to next season. Um, but it was just such a weird game because I was like looking at the score feed on ESPN, and it was just really weird. Um, Bryce Young continues to be the most inconsistent quarterback I've ever seen. Um, and the offense for Carolina just didn't do much. Um, yeah, so basically, what I can take away from this game here is the freaking neither of these teams have a chance at winning a playoff game. I said last week before this game, I think if Carolina makes it, I think they would have the best chance at winning a playoff game. Um, I don't think either of these teams have a chance at winning a playoff game, man. These teams are both terrible. Um, I don't trust either of them, and I think the NFC West team who goes to play them will take care of business. Yeah, that was the NFC South right there for you. Sup, chat? Yeah, it's the joke.
Think Carolina, like you said, had so many
Yeah,
opportunities
they just
um, to win this. Absolutely didn't. I mean, there's no excuses why they lost, anyways. To be honest, Bryce Young. I don't know what to think of Bryce Young, man. He. I'm starting to think he's not a franchise quarterback at this point in time. And I know we go back every week. I know I go back and forth every week on Bryce Young, whether he's
yeah,
good, whether he's bad. But I think I can't call him a franchise quarterback until he at least makes the playoffs, man. And looking back at that trade, I think
sup,
they'd
chat?
be in a much different spot if they were to keep their picks and have, like, say,
Yeah,
CJ Stroud or whoever. Honestly, they literally gave the Bears a dynasty. They just did.
hmm
The Bears have like what 13 wins. Like they're doing way better than the Panthers are right now, and just goes to show what one trade can do.
yeah,
So now looking for the Bucks, I like you said, expect Todd Bowles to get fired. He sucks. He's horrible. They're
yeah. I don't know who that is. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's crazy work. They got an E next to their name, bro. They got an E next to their name. I mean, yeah, both these teams are just dog trash. Um, yeah, I mean, Bryce Young looked good on their touchdown drive. There in the fourth quarter. But like if they can do that consistently, then the Panthers can maybe be something interesting. But I mean, they just started way too late. They just started caring. It looked like they didn't care. It felt like to me like they were just relying on Atlanta tomorrow. They're like, yeah, whatever. We think the Falcons will win tomorrow. But that you can't really guarantee or bet on anything like that, and especially in the NFL. And you look at a team like the Saints, who are absolutely just playing really well right now, and the Falcons, who are also playing really well right now. So you got two teams that are playing pretty solid football, um, and it's going to be a really fun game tomorrow. I can't wait to see what happens, because I'm really rooting for Atlanta in this game. Because I not that I don't like the Bucks, it's just that the Bucks failed me so hard and so many times this season. Um, just an absolute joke of what happened this season. Baker Mayfield just completely fell apart. It's not like he had like the worst season ever, but he just kept throwing interceptions. Um, and today's game was the first time this season that the Bucks won a game when Baker Mayfield threw an interception, which is absolutely nuts. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna continue to say it. You can already bank on my pick for next week. Doesn't even matter who's playing. Give me the NFC or yeah, the NFC West, bro. Doesn't matter which team it is. I don't care. Um, we got to I'm watching the Seahawks and 49ers right now. This is a really good defensive game. Um, and from what I'm seeing, like if Seattle loses this game, like I don't think Carolina, if they play the way that they did today, I don't think Carolina scores a point on Seattle next week. And you look at San Francisco, their defense is coming up when they need to, but their offense is it's not doing terrible. But I mean, Brock Purdy is going to have a field day um, with either of those defenses. But I do want to say one thing though. One positive that I was able to see from each team when I actually watched it in the fourth quarter. Ted McMillan, wow, 40-yard receiving catch on 4th and 8 for the season. I mean, that's pretty impressive for a rookie. So I'll give him that. I was getting a little hyped for that. I'll give him that. And then the other thing for Tampa Bay, I liked how uh, aggressive they were on that third down uh, with like 2 minutes, 10 seconds left right before the 2 minute warning. Um, they had a 3rd and 4 that could have easily just handed the ball off to Bucky Irving and then they would have had to punt. But props to them for passing it. They completely faked out the cameraman on the TV, so you know they did it right. So I'll give the Bucks props for taking a little bit of a risk there. Um, but yeah, that those I didn't see any other positives um, other than how stupid the Bucks played or how stupid the Panthers played. Like, did you see that flea flicker? That was embarrassing. It was so bad.
I didn't see that.
It was so bad. Bryce Young completely just like he took his eye off the ball and just fumbled it. And that was with like 8 minutes left in the game. So yeah, both these teams not good.
Yeah. I'll say this that if it wasn't the Falcons and the Saints have had the two best division records, and
Yeah,
they're the two best division teams this
I
year, in my
completely
opinion.
agree, bro.
It's not even close. The resume with the Falcons beating the Rams, beating the Bills, way better than the Bucks and Panthers resume. And if it wasn't for that Dolphins loss, and if it wasn't for that Jets loss, and if it wasn't for terrible coaching, which I've been griping about for the whole season,
Yeah,
they'd be playing maybe the Rams, and again, who knows?
yeah,
And on the other side too, I'll give the Saints praise. I can't say too much positive about them, but I mean they've swept the Panthers, they split with the Bucks. they're know how to win division games flat out.
Yeah.
So they're just really good too. And I think Tyler Shogg is easily the best quarterback in the NFC South. It's not even close. I mean,
You could argue
you
he's the
can't even
best rookie quarterback. You could argue he's the best rookie quarterback this season.
yeah, and you can't even argue that Baker Mayfield's better after what we saw today.
No,
Just Baker Mayfield shouldn't even got a
just
contract. I
just
mean,
stupid reads, man. Just stupid decision making. Yeah. He has to like
Baker Mayfield stinks, bro.
I don't know
He
what
does.
happened because the beginning of the year he was an early MVP whatever you want to call it candidate. I was super
Yeah,
high on him this year, but I don't really know what on earth happened there.
yeah. Part of that was due to
Raheem
the
Shaheed, oh
injuries.
my goodness.
Did he
Oh,
catch
just
touchdown?
kidding. No, he looked like he was, but
Yeah,
they all got to him.
yeah. Part of in my opinion, the struggles for the Bucks was it's injuries, but at the end of the day, it falls on the coaching, man. Coaching just
Yeah,
Todd Bowles is just might be coaching with a missing chromosome, or I mean, I don't know.
yeah, man.
He's just a
It's
terrible coach.
embarrassing, dude.
Nothing else needs to be said about it. I mean,
Yeah,
to a certain extent, coaching is holding all of these teams in the NFC South back.
I
I don't
completely
I
agree,
don't
man.
I
Oh,
don't
I mean
think
the
Dave
Saints.
Canales
The
is a
Saints
good
are doing okay.
Saints. Yeah, Saints got a decent coach, but I don't think Dave Canales is a good coach. What has he done? Young.
Nothing.
He
I
hasn't
didn't
done
even know.
anything to the
Honestly, I didn't know that was his name until you just said that to me. Dead serious.
yeah, he hasn't done anything to develop Bryce Young. I
Yeah,
mean, Raheem
I
Morris
think.
too is a clown.
Yeah,
He's a
he needs to
clown.
go.
So I
If I'm
honestly
being
want the
honest,
Falcons to lose the Saints just so Raheem can get fired, but I don't think it's going to happen whether they win or lose, regardless. So,
probably
what are you
not.
gonna say?
I think 3 out of 4 teams need to make a head coaching change. If I'm being honest,
100%.
I know this is the best season Carolina's had in like 9 years, but like it's inexcusable. Bryce Young, like he didn't have a terrible game. 24 of 35 passing, 266 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. In the rain, that's not in heavy rain, that's not that bad. But then you look over the running game sucked. Um, Chuba Hubbard and Rico Dowdle each had 10 rushing yards on 12 attempts. What are we doing? They ran
Yeah,
the ball 14 times, and Bryce Young um, had -2 rushing yards. Chuba Hubbard had the longest run for Carolina with 5 yards. That was their longest rush of the game. I mean,
yeah,
absolute joke. Um, I
yeah,
will say the receiving core they did okay. They did okay, but the turnovers were not good. Um, 3 turnovers for Carolina. That was kind of the big issue there. Um, Tampa Bay. I mean, Baker Mayfield, 16 for 22, 203 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. It's not great. He took 2 sacks. I will give Bryce Young though that he didn't take any sacks today. So I guess I'll give him that. But I mean,
I've been saying this a lot too. Their
uh
pass
huh,
rush sucks, dude. They don't. I mean, their defense, especially. There's a lot of holes that need to be filled. The only good thing about the Bucks defense, their run defense with Vita Vea,
yeah,
but Yaya Diaby's not a good pass rusher. He's not a good number one pass rusher. Their secondary, I don't know
yeah,
what's going on with their secondary, man. They have talent. They have Jamal Dean, Zion McCollum, Tyke Smith, Benjamin Morris, Antoine Winfield. The list goes on, but it's just not producing. I mean, every single time I watch a Bucks game, it's either they can't get to the quarterback, or when they do get to the quarterback and blitz, like what they always do with their defensive scheme, they get fried in the secondary. So
yeah.
it's not just the coaching with Tampa Bay, which is a lot of it, but I think as a whole, there needs to be some changes, man. You can't be living off of the Tom Brady Super Bowl. What was that?
Yeah.
3, 4 years ago?
That'll be that'll be 5 years ago this year now.
Yeah. I think they're still living off the Tom Brady
Yeah,
Super
they
Bowl, for being
definitely are.
honest. They got a clean house in Tampa Bay. starts with the head coach.
Has to.
I'm ready to get a ranking going of head coaches, bro. Like
We
we got to
got to,
do that.
bro.
I'll do that tomorrow in the hotel again, bro. Like I'll generally sit and yap about Todd Bowles getting fired or him getting.
Well, what we can do is we could literally just do it on Tuesday. We can literally just do it on Tuesday, bro. Like I don't got like any school on Tuesday, bro. So I got 2 classes on Tuesday, bro, and then I'm out. So we can totally do that. That'll be fun.
All these Vikings fans,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Vikings are 8-8.
Vikings, they're down. Okay. Yeah, man. Vikings, you'll probably win tomorrow, man. I think you're gonna win tomorrow. I don't know if JJ McCarthy got ruled out or not, but one more thing I wanted to say, a negative. Um, Carolina, they lost the possession battle huge. They held the ball 22 minutes compared to Tampa Bay's 37 minutes. That's inexcusable.
JJ's
Um,
starting.
is he really? Okay.
Yeah, that's what Common
Chad
said.
says that. Okay. So yeah, that's another reason why I'd have him winning. I mean, even if Max Brosmer was playing, still.
Shoot,
And
you could put in Will Riker, bro. There's the room with Will
probably
Riker.
you could put me out there, bro. Holy crap.
I
Another
mean, then
thing.
JJ would be even more mad if you were starting, bro. He'd
Yeah.
request a trade immediately.
Fair. I just get jet touch passes the whole game, bro.
Jet touch
Um,
passes.
the Panthers, I think this is probably a big reason why they lost the game, was their third downs was terrible. They converted 1 third down the whole game. 1 for 8 on third down compared to the Bucks 18 or 8 for 15 on third down. I mean, that's huge. Like they also got outgained by 50 yards. I mean, yeah, this game was just a joke, bro. I mean, there's really no other way to put it.
No, it's NFC
I
football.
know, I know. I don't know what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be a better, more more interesting game, but um it's definitely an interesting one, but
Yeah. I mean, looking forward though to tomorrow's Falcons and Saints game. I
yeah,
think that there will be many front office changes in the whole division after that game.
I think it
I
has to,
mean,
bro.
out of that, I mean, I don't know what will happen with all these teams. I can see the Saints making the playoffs next year
I
with
can
all the
definitely see that. They
momentum.
just got to make
I can see the Falcons with the head
yeah,
coach making the playoffs. I mean, I could see so many different ways this division could shake out
yeah,
depending on what happens tomorrow and what happens during the draft. I just think there's a lot going on for the Falcons and Saints game.
yeah. Shout
It's
out
easily going to be
chat.
the best. It's easily going to be the best noon game we'll have,
Yeah,
and I
what
don't even know how
channel
many
is
years.
that on? Do you know?
I don't know, but
I'll look.
I don't know. It's a noon game. I know that. So
Okay. Well, if that one's on Fox, then I won't be able to watch it because the Vikings will probably be on there against the Packers because I know everyone watched that one instead. Um, do you want to do like? Oh, it's on. The Vikings are on CBS tomorrow. That's interesting. The Saints and the Falcons are on Fox. They got the noon slate on Fox. Wow. Okay. Minnesota's favored 10.5 tomorrow. Okay. 10.5 points favorites. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Should we do like quick previews for the important games tomorrow? Just the playoff implications or whatever.
yeah, just talk about playoffs a bit
Yeah,
and talk more
playoffs.
about the Steelers and
Yeah, we
Ravens
we
because
should
I want
probably we should do a
to.
little bit
Okay.
more of that one. I want to
Okay.
quick talk about just the Vikings and Packers because obviously the Vikings had a really disappointing season, but they've been able to get some quality wins these last couple weeks. And you look at the Packers; they're locked in at the 7. The Packers, I mean, they're they signed Trevon Diggs, which I don't know how much that's going to help. Um, their pass rush is gone in a sense, and I don't really know if I can trust the Packers going into the playoffs, man. Um, their defense just has not been the same since Micah Parsons is gone. Jordan Love continues to get concussed. So that's all I got on the Packers because I don't know what else to say about them.
Yeah, Packers are first round exits. Bears are giving them belt.
What if they play the Eagles somehow? What do you think happens if they play Philly? Do you think the Eagles gonna be able to score? That's fair. Yeah. Yep. um, I want to look at the AFC South really quick because I don't know how things play out tomorrow. If
Texans win, Jags lose, Texans get the
Okay, is that
division.
how that's just gonna go?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
how it's gonna go.
okay. Because well, I want to say I don't think the Jags lose. I mean, I certainly hope you don't lose to the Titans, because that would be embarrassing. If I'm the Jags, play the starters the first half, give them belt, just throw up 50-50 balls. Your wide receivers are better than the corners. You'll score 30 points first half, then take out the starters second half. But the Jags, man, no one I don't know why, but no one's talking about the Jags right now. And they are quietly one of the hottest teams. I don't care what anybody says. They're a team to be reckoned with, in my opinion. And I think they can do some damage come next weekend for sure.
Yep, Jags are good. I don't know what else needs to be said,
Yeah,
man.
and they're slated up to play the Chargers, so they own the
In the first
Chargers.
round,
Yeah,
Chargers,
they own the
Jags. Yeah,
Chargers.
Jaguars always give belt to the
Yeah,
Chargers, even
they
without Brandon Staley,
yeah
bro.
they have the
With Jim
Chargers number,
Harbaugh,
bro.
they're
They
getting
have their
belt with Jim
number.
Harbaugh, bro.
They have their
Easy.
number,
That's
bro. I don't
barbecue
care.
chicken right there.
I don't care if the Chargers have Madison Beer, bro. I don't care. Um, so yeah, that brings me Chargers Broncos. Denver's favored by 14. Broncos, like I said, same thing with the Jags. Put in the starters the first half. You'll probably go up by quite a bit. I mean, unless Trey Lance has a legacy game, then I don't know. But the Broncos need to win to get their 1 seed. Otherwise, that will go to New England. Um, I mean, I think they'll win. They should win. Um, but if the Chargers were playing the starters, that'd be a completely different story for me. I would probably pick LA if they were playing the starters, if I'm being honest. Because the
Yeah.
Broncos, they're just fraudulent, bro. That you can't tell me any other reason why.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see if Denver's a 2 or 3 seed. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard once they get out of the first round to the divisional round.
Yeah,
There's plenty of better teams that are better coached than them. There's more teams that arguably have more talent than them. I mean, the Jags have a lot more talent than them on offense. I mean, defense, I'd argue that they're really similar to the Broncos for defensive talent.
yeah,
I mean, Jags have a loaded defense too.
yeah. They do.
Patriots, I mean, Patriots don't have the talent compared to either of those two.
Yeah, um, yeah, yeah. They totally are. But talking about the
I picked them in my Super Bowl. I picked them in my Super Bowl. Broncos and Seahawks.
yeah,
I don't know how that's gonna go. but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll have Super Bowl predictions when the full playoffs come out. Then we'll make our brackets. But um, but speaking on the Patriots, um, they got some controversy going around them right now. Stephon Diggs, obviously, getting accused of some stuff, which is not good. Um, and I don't know, there was another guy. There was the D tackle or something. He also got accused for something, which is not good. So obviously, we don't want to get into that. We won't get into that stuff. But just a little worried about if that could be distraction for the Patriots. Obviously, lose Stephon Diggs. That's a huge loss if something were to happen, if he like gets suspended by the league or whatever. But as of right now, he's slated to play. Um, but Patriots, they're my only worry with the Patriots is this whole thing, their whole drama stuff will become a distraction, and if they will show a lot of inexperience in the first round because they're slated to play Buffalo first round, which in my opinion is the last team you want to play because they came into your house last time. They came back from 20 plus and beat you, and you got playoff Josh Allen on the other side. So that's my only worry for New England. But I think they'll get the job done against Miami tomorrow. They should probably play some of their starters if I were them because they obviously want to win and try to snag the one seed if Denver were to somehow lose. But yeah, that's all I got on the Patriots. I think they're a good team, man. Just a little worried about their inexperience.
Back for the Miami Miracle, man. The Dolphins aren't winning the game.
Yeah.
The Dolphins are just stink. I get that they beat the Buccaneers, but I think the Raiders can honestly beat the Buccaneers at this point in time. That may be a hot take. That may
That's
not be.
wow.
Anybody can beat the Buccaneers.
Anyone can. Apparently not the Panthers, bro.
I mean, anybody can beat anybody from the NFC South. Is what I'm trying to say. Like
That's true. That's true. Except for the good teams, apparently.
Any 2-14 team can go to Carolina or Tampa Bay and give them the works. I mean, it's just how that division's lined up, man. It's super weird, but anyways, New England's giving Miami belt.
Yeah.
As long as Rob Gronkowski doesn't play safety for the Miami Miracle, they're chilling. They're fine.
Yeah.
So. All right, let's do one more game. Then I gotta go to bed here.
Yeah, it's good call. Up. Good call. Probably the game everyone wants to talk about. Ravens Steelers, man. We talked about this. Was that 2 days ago? We made our picks for that. We both picked the Ravens. It's going to be an interesting game because since then, TJ Watt has said he will be playing in this game. That doesn't really change my opinion for it, but I think it'll be closer now, probably, just because of the fact that TJ Watt's playing. That Steelers defense just got a big little revamp. They got a lot better. Losing him was kind of big. But, I think the Steelers defense will do fine. But like we said earlier, Derrick Henry is going to be the difference maker. Baltimore's favored by 3.5. So I could definitely see this being a close game, but we'll see. I think I'm interested to see how Aaron Rodgers will play because this is potentially his last game in his career. And I'm going to be interested to see how he kind of goes out like that. But
yeah. I think it's 9-8 loading, bro. It's in the works.
I'm feeling it too, bro.
It's been guaranteed to happen. 9-8. When the season started, that was the
everyone knew. Everyone knew
that was the script, and 9-8 it's gonna happen. I don't care what anybody else say, man. The defense, Steelers defense, I'm not liking it as of lately. They've been good, but they just look old out there. All those players in the Steelers defense look old.
They just look old, bro.
Like Cam Hayward, Jalen Ramsey, like they need to replace those guys. Like they can't. I'm not saying they can't play football, but like
They're not
they're
doing it
old.
very well. They're not playing at an
Both of them
elite
are on
level as they
status.
once were, bro.
No, and then the offense is just it's just typical Steelers offense, mediocre at best.
Yeah.
Like I said, if
AO chat? No. That's all we got, boys. Yeah, so probably no content for the next 2 days. Unless I go live on Monday, but that's unlikely. Um, we'll probably be back Tuesday afternoon, because we gotta talk about some head coaches. So that'll be fun. We'll also be going live a couple more times this week, talking about playoff predictions, um, fraudulent teams, sleeper teams, legit teams, all sorts of fun stuff like that. But thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share this to all your friends. We're on the race to 200 now, road to 200. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.